Hello and welcome to Gabbett Media. I'm Grant Abbott, and in this series we're creating a detailed game-ready axe. In this episode I'll be adding detail to the straps at the top of the handle, and this is serving as an example of the problems you're going to come across with a less detailed base mesh. If you like what you see here, then check out the description for my website and playlist section of my channel for other free courses. Or you can follow the links to my character course, where you can learn to make a full game-ready detailed character from scratch. So before we begin, it's probably worth saying that I've done this in a slightly different order. It doesn't matter too much. I worked on these straps before doing anything on the handle, but it seemed to make more sense putting the strap stuff in here, as this is kind of the beginning of the second stage of detail of the axe. It shouldn't make any difference to those following along. So let's focus on the straps, make sure they're selected and make sure they're in sculpt mode. They're all ready to go because they were in sculpt mode previously. Let's Shift R to get our remesh options. Make it nice and narrow, probably about 0.005 in this case, and Control R to remesh. It's given us a nice lot of detail. In fact, that's a bit too fine, so what I'm going to do is go up a little bit more, so to a 0.6 and then Control R to remesh, because I need to work on the shape just a touch more before moving into the fine detail. So let's do exactly that. Draw sharp, and let's make the brush a little bit bigger. Use the reverse by holding down Control, and sort of create straps coming across here. Now I kind of want a double strap thing happening here, so I'll dig in just there, as if this is sort of coming across here, so it's overlapping the other one, and I'll use the reverse to come out here with this one. Quick Control R to remesh that, and then smooth it out. And reverse, so holding down Control and the draw sharp there, to create that sort of strap-like behavior there. Dig in around here a little bit. Okay, can you see me moving around and finding it a little bit awkward? You use Alt and middle mouse button to center your viewport. It makes it a lot easier. So bringing that in there, smoothing that out a touch. Might have to use my grab brush for this bit that sticks out a bit too far there to even it up. So I want to sort of flatten this bit out. Bit of smoothing. We're kind of getting there. I want to dig in quite a lot under here. There's a strap going in there, so I need to really dig in this bit. Control R, quick remesh, and I need to smooth this area out, dig this area in. It's all pretty much the same process really. Looking closely at your reference images, but you can actually see that it's far more tough when I haven't got the base mesh there. I'm having to really work hard with the mesh because the initial shape isn't there to start with, unlike something like the handle, which is much easier. Use the draw for this, just to come out a bit there. Might have to dig all this in a bit, so grab brush, F, doesn't need to come out so wide. And I think all this needs to come in, because this only needs to be a thin strap down here, so it can come in much closer to around there. So if you're ever going to the grab brush, you really mustn't do that with lots of detail on your mesh, because you might get a bit of lag, and it's just quite a tough thing to do when it's more detailed. So try and get your base mesh a bit closer before doing the finer remesh, hence why I brought mine down slightly. So I'm bringing this all a bit tighter in to the handle, brush down a bit and bring these areas in a bit more there, so that's actually a sort of thick strap coming across there. Bit of smoothing, right back to the draw sharp now. Use the reverse to bring that out, sort of pinch it out basically. Just going to tuck this in by using the draw brush and then smoothing that out. This needs to come out just a touch, so back to the grab brush. Again, it's because the base mesh wasn't there, so it's not as easy, and I'm always having to go back to the grab brush to smarten things up. But I think we're getting somewhere now. Back to the draw sharp, and let's start drawing these lines in again. I'll do a quick remesh again for all the changes that I made. So I'm digging this in, and I can actually see the handle there. Now in some ways that might be a good idea, but I don't think it's going to help us here, so I'm actually just going to smooth that out so it's just on top, and bring in this strap here, so bring that in. So I don't want it too thick across here, and back to my draw sharp. Okay, so I've sped up the footage now between 5 and 6 times speed just to show you the rough outline of what I'm doing. It takes much longer with this sort of approach. As I've said, when you actually get the base mesh much closer,
then you don't have so many difficulties in sculpting. But when you're using that sort of blob out method, as I call it, just starting straight with sculpt with a basic cube as we did here and trying to get the mesh from it, it's much more fiddly. So I'm using the grab brush quite regularly, the draw brush and the draw sharp. The draw sharp is to highlight those details, and the draw tool is kind of to move the shape around in smaller increments, and the grab brush to really push the shape around in big details.
Okay, I can probably go a bit higher with my remesh now. Let's Shift R and bring it down further. So down to about 0.003 this time, and Control R to remesh. Let's just have a quick look. Fair few triangles there, but that should be okay. Let's just quickly do a smooth and see how we're looking. Okay, that should take a bit of the blobbiness away.
You can also bring your grab brush quite small like I'm doing here, and then you can just move smaller areas to line shapes up a bit more.
Okay, let's bring up the clay strips. That should give us a bit more evenness around our straps. Just quickly Control R to remesh again for those movements that I did. And around these edges, I'm thinking I'll try and build them up and smooth them out a bit. So I'm trying to sort of build in the solidity and the structure a bit more. So the clay strip seems to be working quite well to sort of give it substance and give it its real shape.
Okay, so back to 6 times the speed here. Going reasonably detailed at this point. Using the clay strips to firm things up, but also the grab brush every now and again, just to get those little sort of blobbed areas and push them back into place. So you kind of line things up with the grab brush. Straps are quite complicated objects, and if you want to simplify it, then obviously give it less straps. It's obviously much easier, but here I'm trying to make it look more sort of detailed, I suppose, and if that axe head is sort of complexly attached to the handle, complexly, I'm not sure that's a word, but you know what I mean. So the more intricate and more detailed, the more you're going to have to go in and really refine the shape. And to make matters worse, straps follow a particular pattern in a sense. So like here, I'm having to change the direction of the straps because when I moved out and saw that it wasn't working, had to go in and figure that out and change the shape a bit. It's not too bad, but it all takes time.
Okay, so after a fair bit of time, we're finally there. So hopefully that's giving you more insight. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.